Hi. I usually come out here and do makeup tutorials and hauls and just different things. Today, I want to talk about something really serious. It's about your mental health. Um, just like being depressed, feeling hopeless, feeling like you can't get out of it, you can't get out of that depression mode. And it's sad when somebody's like that because it's you don't know what's going on in their mind, in their head. You don't know. And a lot of people feel like they're not wanted, they're not loved, they're not, you know, people ain't going to accept them. And that's wrong right there. When, there's a lot of programs and a lot of stuff that can help you for depression and for your mental health and all that. There's a lot of things. There's coping skills. There's where you could take walks. You could listen to music, draw, journal, write everything down how you feel. There's just different things you could do. You could color. There's also therapists that will help you, you know, if you have so much on your mind and so much, and you're just like overwhelmed with different things and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to cope with all this. There is help. um there's this one group, it's called DBT, and I have here, it is called DBT Skills Manual for Adolescents. And it just has different things. It's um it just has different stuff that you can learn, like just learn goals for skill training, mindfulness handout, just has different things. Why bother tolerating painful feeling and urges? It just has different things in here. Distract with wise mind. And it just has different, let's see, just different things. Like there's one here like observe, describe, you know, reasonable mind, emotional mind. It says practice exercising, observing yourself in each state mind. It just has a lot of information to help you go through different things, to building and maintaining positive relationships. It helps you with goals, opposite action to change emotions. There's a lot of things in this. And, it's a program where the family can go and get help, you know, and it works a lot. And, there's a lot of programs going on to get that help. And just, letting them know how you feel and being in a group that that they care about you. They're there for you. You could talk to one another and tell them how you're feeling. And, it's always good to talk to somebody that's going through the same thing as you, because you guys can like just talk to one another and just, see, get like try to help each other and all that. Because a lot of people think when you're depressed, you're going to get over it. They're like, oh, you're depressed, you're going to get over it. That's okay. It's like a 1 day thing. You're going to get over it. It's not a 1 day thing. It's usually hard for a person when they're depressed. They, like I said, they feel hopeless. They don't know what to do. They feel like everything's falling apart around them, that they're not loved, they're not liked. And I notice a lot of kids have depression. Grown-ups have depression as well, but a lot of kids go through depression because they think they're not wanted. And usually what causes depression too is bullying. When kids or even people, they just bully, or you hear somebody saying, oh, that person is so and so, and you feel bad about that. It gets you depressed. And that's what people don't understand. They think, oh, she's depressed, we'll talk about her and all that. That doesn't help. Bullying and all that stuff does not help depression. Sometimes you have to go and talk to a therapist and get the help you need. And writing in journals. I have a paper here. It says daily positive and affirmation. It says today will be a good day. I am brave and strong. I am loved. I am open and ready to learn. I can overcome any challenge I face. Every day is a fresh start. I forgive myself for my past mistakes. I will focus on what I can control. My dreams are possible. I am enough. A lot of people that are depressed need to hear this. They need to hear all this positive stuff in their life. They can't be sitting there, you know, thinking of negative stuff. They need to move, they need to help themselves to want to get better. Because if you're just sitting there saying, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sad, and you're not helping yourself to get better, I mean, how are you going to get up there and, you know, try to get better and try to get that help that you need and all that? That's why it's good to go to therapists and talk to them and, think about these positive things. Don't listen to those people that are bullying you or have negative, impact in your life. You don't need all that. You don't need all that negativity. And I notice a lot of kids go through this, that they're in middle school, even high school, they go through all of this because other kids have to sit there and bully them. And that's not right. They don't think, they'll sit there and say, oh, wow, she's depressed, poor thing, but they don't understand what they're doing to that person that's depressed. They're making them feel bad. They're making them feel suicidal. They're making them think, I'm not enough. Nobody likes me. And that's not right. That is not right at all. It's just that needs, people got to understand when somebody's depressed, they're they feel hopeless. They don't feel like they're not enough. They feel just like not doing nothing in their day. They just feel like staying in their room and just staying there all day long and not doing nothing, not going nowhere, not, even hanging out with friends or not talking to people. If, they can do I know it's hard, but if you can do just one step, one small thing, like in the morning, just one small thing to get up, to to get up, to take your shower, put on makeup, you know, just small little steps to do. I mean, you don't have to do all kinds of things like that. Just small little steps to get yourself feeling better. You know, try to. And then there's thing about medication. They have so much medication, and I've heard a lot that sometimes medication doesn't help a lot. It they when usually when they give you medication, it feels like you're more depressed, and some medication will help you for depression and help you like that, and some won't. Some will like just get you more upset and get you more depressed, because I've read about some depression pills, not all of them, but some of them cause you to want to be suicidal. And I think, I mean, if you're going to be put on a depression pill, you should be put on a depression pill that's not going to cause you to be suicidal. Or if you don't want to do, depression pill, like pills to help you with depression, do it on your own. Take little steps. Use God. Use Jesus Christ. Use Him. Pray to Him. Tell Him to help you, because He's there to help you. He's there, you know, for anything you need. Just talk to Him. Tell Him how you're feeling. Tell Him, you need help, because He's the one that can help you through your struggles. If you're feeling hopeless, pray to Him. Read the Bible. Open your Bible and read it. You know, there's so many things, even on the phone. There's a Bible. You can download the Bible. Sometimes you could read it. Um, sometimes you can have it where it just, it like, how do I put it? Like they'll read it like to you. It's like a thing where somebody reads it, and I don't know what the word I'm looking for for that, but it just like you um they'll tell you about the Bible and all that. But the number one thing is believing in God and talking to Jesus. I mean, talking to God, telling Him how you're feeling. I mean, it's okay to, cry and let all that emotion out. It's all right, because that's helping you. If you sit there and cry, that's perfectly fine. You could find someone family members, you could talk to a friend, you know, just tell them what you're feeling. Let everything out. Don't hold anything in. Just let everything out. Like I said, get a coloring book. I have coloring books. I like to color. I like makeup. It helps me. And I like journaling. I have my Hello Kitty journal that I mean, I like to write in there, maybe even about being positive, writing down about my day, why, why I'm sad or depressed, or, what can I do to help myself get better? And there's, like I said, so many things. Um, Sometimes they have group, um, like a therapy group where people go talk to one another, family sessions where you guys could talk and just see what's going on. Because if you don't treat your depression, and it gets really bad and you have like suicidal thoughts and all that, that's not good. And if you don't get help for it, you can end up taking your own life. And it's sad. And I know a lot of people try to get help and a lot of people don't. And they end up taking their own life. And it's sad. And there's some kids that will do that because they don't know where to go. They don't know who to talk to. And they're like, who do I talk to? Or sometimes they will talk to somebody. They will talk to someone. They'll talk to a therapist. And they'll still feel suicidal. They'll still come out there, feeling hopeless. And they just feel down. If you see somebody like feeling hopeless or sad or suicidal, talk to them. Tell them what is going on. Be their friend. Because I know a lot of people that are depressed. There's a lot of people that say, I don't want to be friends with them because they're depressed and they're this and that. And I understand, but they need help. I mean, they could talk to you and tell you how they're feeling. They have hotlines that are 988 that you could talk to. There's crisis lines. There's just different things that you can talk to. Um, where I live, there's a clinic and they have a crisis line. And there's times I talk to them and tell them how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling stressed, if I'm feeling sad or anything, I sit there and talk to them. And talking to them makes me feel a lot better because I'm letting out everything, you know, that went wrong that day. If something went wrong, at least, I'm there to talk to them and tell them, I'm stressed out, I'm depressed, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And when I talk to them, I feel a lot better. Like I said, there's so much help for people with for mental health and all that. There's a lot of things that um a lot of things that they had said too is you could go crafting. Um do get stuff to craft, keep your mind busy so you're not thinking all this stuff. I know it's hard to say, when you're depressed, it's hard. It is hard, but if you do little steps at a time, you can get yourself better. You can get yourself up here and think, hey, I'm trying to get myself well, trying to get my mindset right, and it's just taking baby steps, little steps at a time. That helps. Just little steps at a time. That's all you can do. And it will help you. You'll feel like it's not helping, but it is. Just take little baby steps. And as soon as you see, you know, just little steps at a time will help. It'll make you feel better. If you go out and take a walk, you'll feel better. If you talk to somebody, craft, journal, you will feel better. You just got to try to do those little things. And it might take time. And it's okay. It's okay to, do little things at a time. That's, you're trying to help yourself. You're trying to help your mindset. You're trying to help all that to get better, get yourself better and all that. And, a person can do it on their own, or there's, like I said, the medication. You just gotta, I think what you gotta do is look at all those medications for depression, check them out, do research on them to see which ones help you, which ones, because like I said, not all medication's going to help you. Some of them will cause, you know, you to be more depressed or suicidal. And there's some other ones that don't, you know, and if you don't want to take medication, that's fine. You can have Jesus Christ in your life and have him help you through it. Talk to him. You know, write things out. Write what you're feeling. Just write it down. Tell him how you're feeling. You know, it's always nice to talk to God because he's listening to you. He's there for you. He cares about you. He loves you. He don't want to see you upset. He don't want to see you, all sad and depressed. So, just talk to him, talk to other people to just get your mindset thinking positive and just if you start thinking positive, you can get there. You can start changing yourself around. You can start getting, being thinking positive and putting that negative away. But it takes little steps at a time to do it, like baby steps. But you can get there and you can have Jesus Christ help you to get there too. And once you get there, boy, you'll feel so happy. You'll be like, wow, I did this. I accomplished this. And it feels great. It feels great when you're positive and you have you know, it's nice. But like I said, there's things to help you and to get the help you need. And I mean, if the medication is going to help you, then hey, take it, you know, for it to at least help you to see. I mean, you don't have to stay on it all the time. I mean, you're going to stay on it for like they said they want you to stay on it for a year or something. You could stay on it like that and then see how you're feeling. But don't get on medication and say, okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the medication for a month and then I'm going to get off and everything will be fine. No, it won't. Because once you take that medication for a month and you get off of it, that is going to bring you down and it's going to bring you much worse. You're going to think more suicidal thoughts. You'll be more depressed. You'll want to succeed on, you'll just want to succeed on those suicidal thoughts, and that's bad. And it's better just to stay on the medication and let it help you. Just stay on it. Don't be going off and on it because that's not good. And sometimes you have to be on a medication. Sometimes they'll put you on medication and it's not right for you. But they got to keep on and keep on finding something that is right for you to help you to get through all that stuff. But I just thought I'd come out here and talk about that. And say that you're not alone in this. You know, you're not alone. There's people there to help you. But don't ever think of taking your own life. That is there is help. There is help. And There's people that will help you because suicide ain't the answer. It's not. It's going to leave people sad. It's going to leave your family sad. So, you know, get the help you need because it's just not, you know, it's not right, especially like I said for kids. They take their own life. They leave their family sad and all that. So, think, get help so you could feel better and you can, get up there and say, I'm not feeling suicidal no more. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling like that. But I'm going to go. On the description box, I will put the number for the 988, and I think there's some other hotlines on there that I will be putting in the description box like that. If, don't be afraid to call them and talk to them because it will help. It, I mean, it will help and it saves lives because, it will save a life. Well, I'm going to go. Take care. God bless.